Good afternoon, YouTubers, subscribers, and friends and the like. It's Grant coming at you from a Walmart in Lexington, Kentucky. One of 5 or 6 in the city. It's pretty big, the city. I like how Lexington has the bypass that goes around the outside of Lexington, and I found out today, which shouldn't be no surprise, but around 5 o'clock, the rush hour time, exactly why they have the bypass. Because you go anywhere downtown, there's just miles and miles of rush hour traffic. And it's funny how they ironically call it rush hour when you're not rushing, you're literally at a standstill. It's not too bad, traffic was still moving, but you know, I could walk faster than the cars drove. So I'm definitely going to be using the bypass that's around kind of it's not an interstate, but it's set up like an interstate all the way around Lexington. And it does help you to get to wherever you need to go on the edges of Lexington. I just wanted to point out that this is my favorite spot between Walmart with the bricks and Lowe's, because Lowe's Wi-Fi tends to be slightly better than Walmart's, and this alleyway tends to be pretty empty and quiet if you want to camp here. Lots of Walmarts have a Lowe's next door like this if you look for that on Google Maps. In your bigger cities, they'll have 5 or 6 Walmarts, probably at least one of them would have a Lowe's built next door. I don't know, they like to work together, I think. Anyway, this is the pickup where those orange things are for picking up groceries from Walmart, so you don't want to park up there. Obviously, it's all reserved. But past that, they have these leftover parking spaces. That's about, 5, 6, 7 parking spaces that are open. Just because of the way the building's designed all the way back here, they got to do something with the rest of the spot. So they mark out parking spaces that are just left over. Employees could park there, anybody in the general public could park there, and you just pull down back further. You still have internet from Lowe's, you have the groceries and whatever you want from Walmart, and it stays nice and quiet here, especially after the sun goes down right here, because the only thing that's going to come through here is an occasional truck going to Walmart or occasional truck coming back out of Lowe's for the docks, and I could put up with truck traffic because there's a hell of a lot less than car traffic up there about where that pickup's at. And everything starts the main parking lots for both. And all night long you'll hear car doors shut and open and engines start and shut off and people with straight pipes and playing loud music. And then you got the other, campers down there and whatnot. I kind of like to stay up here by myself, which actually turns out to be kind of a quiet area as compared to a bunch of van drillers, more so than RVers that are down there in that parking lot at the far end of the parking lot. I'd probably trying to stay out of Walmart's business or something and still use their parking lot area to sleep at, give or take, I think. But that cliche is getting kind of old, staying out on the edges. I do it when I have nowhere else convenient to park, when I want to stay in the Walmart parking lot. But when there's a Walmart like this that has the alley in between the two stores, and they have parking, most of the time they have parking between the alley, I would much rather be down here because it's quieter. Tomorrow I plan on going to Labor Ready and a couple of other day labor offices and getting signed up. And there's 3 or 4 different auto auction buildings around here, companies. Hoping to be able to get on with them for like 2 or 3 months, just driving cars, study, not going through Labor Ready, just go through Labor Ready to begin with, get my name out there, as a driver, and then you can, once you're out there for a day or two through the labor office, you can get hired on permanently. And it's a part-time job though, it'd only be like a couple days a week. But at that, they pay you $100 a day, roughly, to go do it. Between $80 and $100 take home a day. So you figure $200 a week or something with that kind of job. And you just could potentially stay on for longer as an employee to go pick up cars. Or you go load up in a truck, 6 people or whatever, and they drive the cars to auction back to the auction house sometimes, or they load them up on tow trucks, etc., and you could be part of that crew doing that. And at the end of the day, it's going to look better on my resume to have that auto auction driving experience on as a job on the resume for driving work. Not to mention it's a pretty decently easy job, you just drive stuff. Just wanted to point out what I'm doing. I'm going to be down in Lexington, Kentucky for probably the next month or two anyway, trying to save up $500 to $700 worth, and we'll see how it goes. And then I will call people up and get into expediting when I have the money to do it. But for right now, the main reason I picked Lexington, because right now it's 82 degrees at 5:30 at night. So it's going to be 60 degrees as your low overnight tonight. much better. I mean, I'm in shorts even. I don't even have to freeze ass. That one night in Toledo, Ohio, where it got to 37 degrees wasn't cold enough for me for now. I mean, I have a vehicle, have a home on wheels, might as well move it to someplace warmer, and then I don't have to deal with a heater or a sleeping bag or any of that. You know, you just find some place that's not too hot, not too cold, just warm for the time of the month or the time of the season that you're in. So for autumn, Lexington, Kentucky works out pretty well, at least for now anyway. We'll see how it goes further on into November, but today's November 1st. So in roughly 22 days, I turn 34. Like and subscribe, leave comments. We'll catch you on a flip. Peace.